What now?
Hey. Sorry about that. Huh? You know... But... Now then. Thanks!
Really amazing.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Excuse me.
That's... It'll be fine. What a rel...
Oh. But... I was in the wrong. Well... Thanks. Wait! Oh. Hey.
Juna.
Yes. No way!
Well then.
Yes. Please! It's just a pretty flat.
You... Somehow...
It'll be fine.
Yes. However, may I speak? It'll be all right.
Can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah! Right. Besides... That reminds me. Okay then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here. At last.
Whatever Luis throws at it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this.
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have...
What? Losing you? Me?
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished.
Rella said as much too, though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic.
We have our own future for Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and...
Really?
This you would pursue peril.
Great. The stage is... He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer. But with the fanfare he is a boy no more. He stands now whether...
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
It's His Royal Highness, the Prince! Finally!
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the...
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sin seems strange to say, but we owe her. We can't let...
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness! You can't stop it, Luis! You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him! They're not right in the head!
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning...
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made...
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the Royal...
Don't care what he's planning.
Save your fury for the fight ahead.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince! Whoa, Lady Ju... I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Have you...
Everything was fine. Everyone kept talking about you a lot.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure you'd better get some rest tonight.
I wish we could stay up and talk more.
It's finally...
You've got to win this.
Victory is in our grasp.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child.
Not the kind of...
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions.
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight.
Indeed. Let us now...
This should be our last battle. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really...
This is just the beginning.
True enough. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, I mean, you and he... best friends. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right? It's like I'm seeing the prince.
Right.
It's been a while.
So?
I got ya.
That man...
Now then. Hold there.
You know.
At last.
It's coming up. Make yourself at home. But then...
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's map. That said, against all...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops. Sent... I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared... The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son after the past king's...
What? Then the prince real...
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power before his birth. Was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated.
Now, the battle at the Royal... If you call yourself the Prince, then I will...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Yes.
No hesitation.
But you have to come back.
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand...
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
What's this?
All right, then.
Let's go! Hey!
Welcome. Now then. All right, then. Go.
Claude.
Good. Yeah. All right then. Go.
And what?
All right then. Let's go. All right, let's go. Hello there. What now? Hello there. What now?
I'm in trouble.
Hello there. All right then. Hello there. All right then. All right then.
Let's go!
That's a rough...
How grand.
I'm in trouble now.
He doesn't look like a prince to me.
Hello there.
Hey! Isn't that... Let's... Yep!
Dear me!
What now?
Gone clammy all over.
Ready?
This humidity I have.
Well, I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are, as a lone citizen, watching over the future of our country. Woo! Very good. The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who... The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away.
Your Highness, you can win!
Count Luis!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to... Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, Then we have the Elden candidate. He who, though his identity is uncertain, his strength is The time has come to...
I have to commend you. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler. You, who claim to be the prince. What do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now!
Your Highness, shut...
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before...
We have only one... Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man... Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets...
People! I desire but one thing. A world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of them. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy.
If your equality means you will...
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me... Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come! We're finishing this! Here and now!
Now. It's time to strike!
Let's go! Let me help!
My thanks! That's needed.
Thank you!
For all that we strive for!
Through them!
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
Strength is fading.
You're all hurt bad. Watch me! Anyone get on healing duty! Going for the weak spot! Stroll!
I call
keep
upon
Zephyr
royal
defensive.
power within! Let's get on with it! No. After me! Something else. Give me your aid!
I won't hold back! We can do this!
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
It's happened.
Oh! Stroll! They got you with multiple ailments!
No.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
To safer ground! I'll stay my blade.
I'll show you! That's not... This is just what I need! This might sting!
I shall fight it. What a mess. Let's do this!
To the rear guard, by this power! With healing power!
My thanks.
Thank you.
That helped.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet? I'll show you!
Let's go! We're not out of this yet!
I wish to see another day.
This won't do. From our
He
provision.
knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
This is nothing.
Come, accept my challenge.
Audacity! Falkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down. This is just what I need. Masked dancer. Going for the weak spot.
I call upon royal power within!
There is no escape from me.
With healing power!
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
I see. It would have... I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Bloody not good!
I strike to kill!
Bloody you've done it!
Badly wounded.
I strike to kill!
Everyone!
I strike to kill!
Get him back on his feet.
I strike to kill!
Stroll got knocked out.
Let
Can
justice
anyone
prevail.
get him back on his feet.
Not-
Allies, together.
Not this skill. With blade in hand! This won't do. I defer to you.
Falkenberg,
We settle this
you've got
here.
several ailments slowing you down. Raging fire.
We can do this!
Is everyone all right?
Here! That helped.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge. I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone, heal her! Hulkenberg's down!
Come,
Get her back
accept
up!
my challenge.
Seriously? Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back in the fight! This should be good!
My spirit
Juna!
I can't afford- No holding back!
Several ailments! Watch your back!
Perhaps not you first.
Vida's power. We're not out of this yet.
Was nicht.
That helped!
Dark Knight. Oh, shards of ice!
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Oh!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone, heal her! Too many people
I
knocked out!
strike to kill!
Or this'll get ugly! He got slow!
I can't give up now.
His feet! Not like this! Someone, help, please!
This should work.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
I strike to kill!
Not like this.
Will you allow him?
Oh, grand.
What now?
Say there.
Hello there.
Hey! Isn't that... Let's... Yep!
Dear me.
Ready?
You, who claim to be the prince.
The...
Can it... Now...
You're...
Come then.
The time has come! This is just what I need! Here and
A
now!
bit much, actually.
Up close and personal, I'll show you! This might sting!
I shall withdraw it! Ah! You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Light! To the rear guard, come! Pierce through them!
I will annihilate you!
Behold this power! Raging fire!
I cut after me!
This is good!
There is
Vida's
no escape
power.
from me.
We're not out of this yet.
I owe you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come, accept my challenge.
What's happened?
Is that all?
Stroll!
Dark
These
Knight.
bastard defenses!
Not let us fight as one.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Watch me! Going for the weak spot!
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge!
Audacity! Hulkenberg! You've got
I call upon royal power within!
Come forth, royal soul! With healing power!
Helpful as ever.
Plus needed.
That helped. Stroll!
There is no
make
escape
your
from me.
choices.
Power of heroes! Not now. Behold! We stand together!
Can you endure it? I strike to kill! I strike to kill! Think not!
Behold this power! You've got several ailments slowing you down. That's your turn.
We settle this here. It's time to strike!
Hulkenberg's
I'll get
guard
some
is
distance.
down.
Savior! We're not out of this yet!
My thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's no escape
for all
from
that
me.
we strive for!
Moving to the rear. This might be a good strategy.
Original strength, then die by it. I call the lightning! I see. I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Not good! I strike to kill! Bloody! I strike to kill!
You've done it.
I strike to kill!
My Whoa! Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
We can do this!
I live to see another day. We settle this here.
Come! This won't do. With blade in hand! Not this item. Dark Knight! I'll run you through!
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
I knew you'd help me.
I owe you.
Press needed.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
I feel so heavy.
I strike to kill!
Captain, they've got your defense.
No holding back! Guarding seems the wise move. There is no
Midas
escape
power.
from me.
Let me help!
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
That helped.
We settle this here.
No. I'll stay my blade.
Fast dancer.
Let me rethink this. Samurai! The power of lightning! I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? What a shame!
Dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Not good! I strike to kill!
Captain,
Let's go.
they've got your defenses down.
We're not out of this yet!
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Thank you.
Dark Knight!
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
Catch me! Looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back. Burn! Captain,
You defy
someone
the
let your
rule of
defenses
strength.
down.
Then die
Staying
by
on the
it.
defensive.
Savior! We can do this!
My thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
There is no escape.
We strive for!
Good!
Magnificent! But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind.
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would...
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church, no doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that top...
You mean the legends according to the murals and
Yufa! Don't...
But if that war between gods truly...
Gods? How droll. They may have... They were an ancient tribe, unlike... The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time...
I thought humans were those mad monsters.
Luis, you dog!
You believe it false.
Elda are actually human.
Hear me! Hit in truth.
He doesn't know when to give up.
No need to distract. You, boy, who call yourself the
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
He's a monster. It's a human.
It's going...
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince. It's a monster. It'll kill us all. Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy truth. In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted, but the time has come. Thou must
What's that about?
remember again.
An ideal. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know it's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest. After all,
Wake up!
Are you well?
I had a...
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will sure.
I will not.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every... Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. both this impostor and
The true prince?
Bloody hell!
Your part in this has ended.
Seize the monster! I don't...
Attention now. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy low...
We retreat to our gauntlet runner.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hit.
Gallica, I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge.
Count Luis has saved the country! He has driven...
Count Luis is our...
Sounds like...
Might as well fall...
No.
That boy is no...
Luis! The flow of that evil magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terror...
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days.
Why?
It was more of a defeat than it. They bored the Gauntlet Runner. What more can they...
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while.
No. Just up. Luis's final words trouble me.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and great. The name of this place is familiar only the ancient.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief.
Poor chap's even got me.
Hey. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me.
It's behind it.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear. And here's hoping there can be no surprises.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray.
Gallica, how fares His Highness?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the gauntlet.
Hurry.
Right. Everyone... Huh? Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower?
Something about this place. It is much like the altar of the dragon god.
Gallica. Something the matter?
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really... Anyway, let's...
So here you are up.
Why?
How odd.
It was burned to the ground.
But why?
Thinking back now.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just an...
They're not! Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest?
Yes. What? That...
He draws no breath.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with.
Gallica,
Yes.
Then we move.
I don't like this.
Russell?
Huh? My...
You were his high...
I know but one red-dressed knight. Are you the... By the heaven?
She's been helping us.
Alas,
Russell, where is his highness?
a few days ago. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them. It happened before we could fathom it. Alone, His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting. Yet, we were horror-struck. His Highness...
No, that can't...
The stranger was a master of magic.
Who was...
I don't know who the murderer was. From the moment he appeared, I believe his soul...
An innocent boy. Twice tormented.
Luis.
Please.
We've laid him in the prayer room for now.
You're coming. Aren't you, love?
I must go.
You're right.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a... 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Strange. Something in...
Something wrong?
No. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room.
You going to stay here?
No. I'm...
I'm a little worried.
It's nearly time. Long have I waited.
Hey, you.
Beg pardon?
You must hurry. The time has come.
What?
All was for this day. There is still time.
Hello there.
Hey.
This way.
No.
You're...
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh?
Milady Gruidae.
May I ask who the...
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruidae.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization.
I can't believe he's gone.
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man.
Despicable?
Do you know nothing? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty. Great her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that But you see, this boy, his...
Is something amiss, milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders.
Hurry.
Hey.
The time here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret now remember thy path. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I... Know this. His life is not...
This...
It all started on that ill-fated day. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. All... Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
And the prince's...
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself...
It was all for...
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel...
He is no longer with...
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's...
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will...
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee...
I'm the prince's...
Is that truly thy... To name but a few? Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I just don't...
Then, sir, thou knowest the truth. Thou art a being of much. 'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon, although all thou hadst. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void in... Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of the memories gained on thy journey, the friendships, all thy trials. All thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with the...
My...
Accept the truth, and thou wilt...
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who...
What is this?
Could this be?
Hey! What awaits us?
Life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well.
This voice.
Thy mind should now be clear. He was never the mission, the departure was thine alone.
Who are you? Wait.
In those long ago days, the boy needed a guide. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would...
No. That can't...
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. Will you infiltrate them? This is your mission.
No!
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day. As he traveled alongside thee, it is only by thy efforts that he has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute.
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself.
How do we make sense of...
Is it really you? How? I mean...
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself.
Everyone?
So let me get this. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining to...
Then, that's why he had no memory?
I see. What shaped you so a part of his consciousness? Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material Magla. A mass of Magla with a will.
Forget the dragon god. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no...
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires.
You mean to say that... it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh?
But I...
No.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady.
Fate was changed.
Are you really? Please. Please. And more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize your highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me.
He's right, you know. If we...
This time, I will protect you.
Finally, we've done Gria's...
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, milord?
Captain.
No, your highness! With all...
But this is no time to be thick-headed, my girl. He's the one who gets to decide what we ballot.
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee.
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clem.
So much for acting.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us. After so long in the curse's thrall, it was the boy's dearest wish. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the crap.
Even having it all explained like this.
I can only guess that fate had a...
That's right. I remember.
A voice?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met. I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too.
A voice? Lady Gruade meant...
I know someone was guiding...
So a disembodied voice. Hang on.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have no idea.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power...
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruade, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light.
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door.
Come off it!
All very nice.
Oh.
Huh? Well...
Oh!
All right, then.
Now what am I?
Does this...
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. As for our original name,
The human...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, they were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive.
Unbelievable. And yet the truth is, that world...
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors...
It beggars belief.
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults, rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. But humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are...
So, the old world couldn't...
Indeed, what are magic? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of the Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed. But its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged, at times they preached.
I had no idea.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him.
With all that said, as you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals.
The sovereign's power. Thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it.
And besides, let's fight.
That's it. I've made...
Where's this?
Before we got there. But what am I gonna do? Just go...
Even you've got to cope with anxiety.
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety... There's always anxiety in the unknown. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with... Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with...
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it, but the problem remains.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, this man named Luis. He may have his...
Luis has been here?
What do you wish to know?
Who exactly?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, his knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had the deep...
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he...
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that...
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about.
What do you wish to know?
What is this?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately... That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the...
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more without the willpower to face your fear. The Magla, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening...
Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then he said he became a monster because he's elder. But that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transform...
But if he would turn people into...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, if Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him! The malformed assassin who struck at the prince! He's bound...
After him! No.
Ready?
What now?